want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
And that's the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Adam Frazier.
At the plate, Adam Frazier. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Count 1-2.
Got him. One, two, three go the Pirates. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Joe Musgrove is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Joe Musgrove, a strike-throwing machine, not known for throwing a lot of strikeouts. 4-pitch mix, Matt. Fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. He needs all 4. He doesn't have any one pitch that sticks out that's a dominant pitch, so he needs all of his pitches. The key for Joe is throwing strikes early on in the count.
Digging in, Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Count even now at 1-1. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Two and 2. Bouncer up the middle, reined in. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting center, the left fielder, Jose Martinez.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's gone 5 for 13. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Hit on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Meadows, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line hard toward right center. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We are still scoreless. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Josh Bell.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That is good.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled away. This one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Into the box now, Brandon Lowe. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Number 8.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the box now, Brandon Lowe. Set to lead off the home half of the second. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Musgrove is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that leaving things up at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Line to the right side. Polanco is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Not shortstop, Willie.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be Willie Adames. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Smoke on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat.
He hasn't stopped. He continues to post. He's, engaging in.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. In there, a base hit. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Well, Devo, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next bit?
You know what happens a lot of times, Devo? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Frazier is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rays strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score.
I would just characterize Large Code as a meme that represents the elitism of modern journalists and how they target certain communities.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Kramer. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Why would we expect to see, even still today, I'm still getting messages from people with screenshots saying I've been suspended for using a hashtag, and the editor-in-chief of the Daily Caller who tweeted a video.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Hashtag Large Code. He got suspended.
Count 1-0.
Well, the nation is still
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike one.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The 1-2.
Only hung out maybe one time, but we do talk a lot. So just wanted to know. I have talked to Bill of Minds.com. We are acquaintances.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And I feel protective of Tim. At no point has Tim told me to not do this video.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter.
Who's been very honest with me, told me to hold anything back, and that's private. So
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And there's ball one.
Are very disappointed. That said, it's not my intention to completely bury Chris, to push him over the edge. But this thing keeps gaining steam, and if I don't address it,
Third inning, no score to this
lose
point.
respect of my viewers. So, with that all said,
Here's a little chopper up the middle, and there are 2 away now.
brought to my attention that Chris Paul started a goal up
Batting done.
a $5,000 retainer. And he said, I am Chris Paul. Some of you may know me because I play kicker.
Stepping in, Cole Tucker. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Long story short, I need your help with legal fees so I can begin a lawsuit. Long story long.
First pitch of the at-bat.
I started a business in brand.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Tucker comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level.
I then agreed to let that person's friend
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Protect myself. I would never have imagined this person would do anything to hurt me again. Because of this, I gave them access to email and social media.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
First offering on its way. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Moran is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Chris doesn't tell you in this conversation.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
For a sum of nearly $300,000. What Chris Poole doesn't tell you, and I have verified.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1.
What Chris doesn't tell you is Bill Ottman, the wealthy investor he is alluding to, never invested $100,000 into the company.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball
This
two.
is all one of the most bizarre narratives I have ever encountered.
Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he fouls this one off.
Someone I respect, Tim Poole, and unfortunately,
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
threatening to release personal information.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting.
Now,
The left
Tim
fielder.
put out a tweet chain on February 9th when he promoted his GoFundMe. In 2015, I
So
started
two are
a
gone
business
here in the
career.
Tampa Bay
Since
third
then,
inning.
I've
And
bought-
up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez.
Now, I have explained to you that it is in my opinion that this
Here's the
GoFundMe
first
was
pitch to
started
him.
to scare Tim Poole into
The high
giving him
fastball
money
is in
because
there.
Tim refused because he never owed him any. This scheme was so bad it sucked Notch in. Notch donated $2,500
Behind 0-2 now.
to this lawsuit, which, in my opinion, is defrauding people for money. By the way, when people give money to a GoFundMe, it just funnels to
That misses, 1-2.
or to that person.
2 out,
So,
nobody on.
I don't know if he's taken a withdrawal yet, but if he has, this is pure and
Late
simple,
making contact
my
on that
opinion,
swing, and will do it
fraud.
again on
And
1 and
he has
2.
defrauded the
Lucky he
people
got a
that
piece
give
right
money.
there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again. Kevin Newman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch.
Fastball
Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
That's what I made the decision at the time.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I didn't want to call
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
He explained everything to me.
Now the
and said
2-1
that
pitch.
He was just ignoring it because his
Popped him up.
was looking for attention.
Low
I did
is there.
very,
Makes the
thorough
play, 1
documentation
away.
of everything. Now I cannot ignore it anymore because on March 31st,
Now batting.
Chris
The left
released
fielder.
another tweet
Adam
that
Frazier.
alleges even more things. And again, this
Digging
is
in,
something
Adam
that
Frazier.
doesn't
He's 0 for
tell you
1 after
another
grounding out in his only
money
trip to the
from
plate
his
so
brother,
far.
Tim Poole. In-depth video on my
First pitch of the
YouTube
at-bat
channel.
on its
By
way.
the way, he has
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Suffer's YouTube channel and created his own Twitter accounts and access other social media.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Last 12 to 24 hours.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Recent history and
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the Pirates are in the hit column. And this throw gets away from him.
Social media comes from me. To this day, they still lie about me with Tim Poole has
Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
Brian Reynolds.
What I can see, publicly said he has started the company. So he posts this clip saying.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I shifted to producing YouTube videos because, you know, admittedly, launching a website is something I've not been, I don't necessarily have the expertise.
Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
Not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 55. Josh Bell.
So striding forward now, Josh Bell. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
And I've asked Bill if I can share our conversation. He has agreed.
So digging in now, Austin Meadows. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-0 home. There's a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. You're going to turn it loose right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes.
Now, other interesting dates on the timeline.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
He was spending his time playing the All Things World Warcraft Classic, not really interested in
the 2-2.
As you can see, really his YouTube channel is dead.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now the pitch.
Tim and crew tried to get him to stay. And I've seen evidence of this. Tim also offered him whatever money he wanted for anything. I have seen that.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball, look there.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now, you might argue.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Meadows stands at second with no outs.
That's a fact.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Despite making $150,000 a month from YouTube.
Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB. Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup held cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
At the plate now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip.
I'm not going to spread that. I don't think I need to. I don't think it's
the 1-0 home. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in, Yandy Diaz, and their runners at the corners now.
I want the best for your family and you, so please stop this.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ready with the 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find his zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. And he pops it up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And he'll get in there safely.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
So here's Mike Zunino. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Colin Moran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one, no strike.
Cause, and I can't hold that against him. You know, he's now enlisted a lot of people to support him, which is his right completely. In my conversations with Chris, he's a very
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
His manner in this seems to be tainted. In my brief looking at, obviously I'm sure there are people that support Chris based on the facts, but a loud contingent of fans of him seem to read it with.
Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This is jumping too young. You know, it's not exactly a big brain take.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Present themselves as some sort of, you know, galaxy brain that has it all figured out and thinks they always know better than everything. Always seems to show their true colors when it comes to breaking things down and accepting that, hey, maybe I don't like this person, but I mean, obviously, facts are the facts. Now, when you talk to Chris, he changes the subject, he gets slippery. To be clear, was
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Isn't really if he's not laying out details. So they, along with their media allies, have swiftly moved into the next phase of their operation, figuring out someone else to blame when he loses. Now, I'm not saying that Biden will definitely lose. I think you'd have to be a fool to say it's a shoe-in or a shoe-out at this point, given that we're in the midst of an unprecedented crisis, the likes of which America has perhaps never
No
seen.
runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Lined up behind his one-time rival and arch nemesis, eventual loser Hillary Clinton. This time around, Obama and co stayed conspicuous.
Into the box, Kevin Kramer, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
And back Joe. After all, no one knows Joe's flaws and shortcomings better than people who worked with him for 8 years in the Obama administration. And now they have the added bonus of getting to watch amazing moments in television history like this one.
Why doesn't he just act like a president?
A ball and 2 strikes.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Probably best I know. Like Errol Seymour, mayor of the city of Charlotte.
And that misses 2 and 2.
And they get to watch with a pit in their stomach as Joe pulls in poll numbers like this one, showing only 24%.
On a line to shortstop. But it got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
He does consistently hold a lead over Trump nationally, but that has to be small comfort since Hillary at this same point held
Stepping in, Jacob Stallings. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Negative media coverage for years now. While Biden has gotten a pass from the media and from all of his primary contenders, what has to have been the softest
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
One real negative ad run against him. He should have a total halo around him.
A runner on first with 2 away.
And Trump crashes and burns with an atrocious crisis response. But instead, Biden is barely
Off the
clinging
plate,
to a
1
national
ball,
lead.
1
What to
strike.
do? Barring a Cuomo switcheroo, which Dems are 100% fantasizing about, they're stuck with Joe. There's not a whole lot you
Now
can do
the
to
1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Was clearly the person folks were going for. So can you explain
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
2 out with the man at first.
Just so we're clear, you worked for MLB, but it took you a very
and it's fouled away.
To hop in, and your people also it took a very long time for them to hop in. So when I say that, that's what I'm talking about.
Another try at 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Count remains full. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So stepping in, Cole Tucker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Comes set, the 0-1. And it's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and a side is retired. Pirates strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
And there's ball 2 now. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Tucker takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Martinez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They lead it 1-0. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Kevin Newman. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Hey. Count is 2-1.
Nip the corner. 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Digging in once again, Brian Reynolds, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
Two out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail this one 1-0. Robbie Erlin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
Now
sixth.
pitching for the Pirates, number 72, Robbie Erlin.
At the plate, Austin Meadows, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too high, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Lowe. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. At the knees, strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Into the box, G-Man Choi. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Erlin, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Here's another 0-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays, but they're on top 1-0. Seventh inning ready to roll. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. No hits to this point.
He's starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Fouled away. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 2-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the seventh, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Stepping up now, Gregory Polanco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Michael Feliz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Feliz.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Standing in, Willie Adames. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Swing and a liner. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's set, and the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is in the air out to right field. Polanco on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the pitcher, Mike
Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hey now, in his career, Zunino has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
2 balls and a strike to count. All even now, 2-2. A man at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch starts him out with a slider for a strike.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Men on third with 2 down. And he takes this one high, 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Frazier is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rays strand just the 1. But they lead it 1-0. Jose Alvarado will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Jose Alvarado.
Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Kramer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 44.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line down the left field line. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. The 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Misses for the 2nd ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Jacob Stallings, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Cole Tucker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fastball well outside. A 1-1. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Next will be the designated hitter, Joey Wendell. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Polanco has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Martinez.
Up next for the Rays, Jose Martinez. Now here it comes. Line drive to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
The batter, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
In now, Austin Meadows. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. And he lays off again, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now back, number 8.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. Hard hit to first. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Oh, that's
off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Nick Birdie is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Standing in now, Willie Adames, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Polanco. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Ready for another shot now. Yandy Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's in the dirt. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. 1-1.
Ball, that's too high.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Here now is Mike Zunino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. The Rays are in front, 3-0. Nick Anderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Nick Anderson.
New inning set to get underway. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kevin Newman. He went down on strikes last time up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2 balls and no strikes to the Bucks DH. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
1 out, nobody on. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping into the box, Brian Reynolds. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one will get this one. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. The count now at 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Frazier isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
One out and a runner on second base. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Reynolds rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Chaz Rowe answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 1-1 pitch. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Kevin Kramer, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 offering.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. And they'll just waste one there, 1-2. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, another foul ball. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Catch is made, and the Rays are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Well, never a dull moment in this one, especially in the 9th inning as the tying run is stranded on third and the winning run is left on second. Anybody's game until the very last pitch. Now I can finally breathe a little bit.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Rays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Blake Snell gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.